to take a gun to the target and to take them out. And then Assad and his regime are not popular by any means, but Russia is supporting that stable government in order to bring some sort of stability to that region. History is written by the victors. I mean, let's face it. American policy, when it comes to supporting rebel factions, I'm totally lost there. Totally lost to the point of frustration. And I think that, unfortunately, I think that the Russians might have the better answer in supporting Assad in terms of eradicating all the different factions in that region. Because one faction might be for the United States one day, and the next month they're going to be totally opposite and fighting the Americans. You can't really dictate on who's going to be the good guy and the bad guy. Let's take everybody out that's the bad guy and try to establish a big good guy there that can give some sort of stability to that region. And that's one key to providing, to lessening the terrorist threat. Because if you take out that big base that they have, that big support network, then will strike a big blow to their ability to conduct terrorist acts anywhere else around the world.
We are finalizing our interview, but this is one thing that we would like to transmit to you. We've been receiving a lot of calls and emails, and people are concerned about the safety of the world. You being a retired FBI officer, agent, you would know, how safe are we now?
We're not as safe as we used to. Used to be. That's the easy answer. But in terms of being safe now, I think we're still in that zone where we're relatively safe. But there are more and more acts that are being committed that they catch you by the blind side. The Boston Marathon and the homegrown terrorists in San Bernardino and all those different incidents. I think that we need to be alert, and we're still relatively safe. The forces of good are doing the best they can, and they're doing a really, really good job. The networks are tied into each other in terms of cooperation and liaison, where the military and the civilian agencies are out there, and the war on terror is on the winning side for us. I think the safety of the American people and the safety around the world is of paramount. But the bad guys are adapting and trying to do their best to insert themselves into soft targets and to vulnerabilities that we don't expect. So I think that, we're still safe. Not as safe as we once were, but I think the mass communication and the way people communicate and the way people can be turned and the way people can be influenced has changed. So I think we're still safe right now, but we need to be alert and to do your best to protect your families. And then that's the other thing. In terms of protecting your families, let's give some respect to law enforcement officers out there. All these different people all these different incidents that are occurring are sometimes, self-inflicted, because you see all these different things in the media where an officer will approach you and ask you for ID, and all of a sudden, people turn an attitude. What? Officer, am I being detained? Do you need to see my ID? Where is that coming from?
Yeah.
It was never like that when I grew up. Hi, officer. Oh, sure. Just treat the officer with respect. They're here to keep you safe, and that's the paramount word that we're talking about with this topic, and safety. And let's pay some respect to the people who are making an effort to keep us safe, and maybe we will be safer if we respected each
other out there.